best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go check low. You're the best I know. Our next move, they never know. 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 My lady, you know me, no fi give up on you never. Wanna be with you forever, 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 forever. Oh baby, where we dey go? Now forward ever, backward never. Them they pray make we run down never, 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 never. I'ma get that low. Yo, you're the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go check low. Yo, you're the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. They never know. They never know. Without you, baby, the journey go too rough. So you know, girl, I be feeling this love. Even when I'm down, you wanna wait in this up. It's not blessing, I'ma not be luck. Baby, nobody fit there like you.
Alright, there we go. Hi everybody, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. We're back on the Hohner YouTube channel for another episode of the Hohner Live interview series. This is episode number 157, which is crazy. But the first few live streams weren't about interviewing other people, so excited about this one. Let us know in the chat from where you're tuning in. And for this month, I thought it would be super cool to talk to some of the artists that will be performing at the Harmonica Festival, which is happening in Berlin later this month. Very quiet sound from me. Yeah, I turned myself down because I think we are both at lower volume today, so you can just like turn your device up. And yeah, so that's why I picked the two upcoming interview partners. And today we're gonna talk to Seth Shumate, and he's a specialist in old-time and pre-war diatonic harmonica, and I'm excited to talk to him. This is the first time we're meeting, and I remember also trying to play some of the pieces that you just played sound checking. So that's really cool. So thank you for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How's that audio?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the audience can let us know. Like, let us know in the chat. We should be at equal volume so you don't have to adjust stuff while listening to this or watching us. Perfect. Yeah, Andre, hope you're doing well. Yuri, hope we can figure out how you can receive your harmonica you won during the challenge. Yeah, we're doing monthly harmonica challenges, and thinking about it, we never did a pre-war style harmonica challenge.
Oh yeah,
we should definitely do so. Yeah, that's really cool. So for the people out there who don't know, like, where are you located right now?
I live in Middle Tennessee, but I'm originally from Arkansas.
Okay.
And in Arkansas, we got three things: John Grisham, the novelist, Bill Clinton, who used to be the president, and Walmart. They're all from Arkansas.
Oh yeah. So
And Lonnie Glosson was from Arkansas, and Wayne Rainey, too. So a couple of pre-war harmonica players that recorded on 78s and 45s.
right, yeah. So why did you move then? Was it like just private reasons or music?
So I moved from Arkansas to, let's see, to Scotland, back to Arkansas, then to Venezuela, back to Arkansas, then to Chicago, then
Oh yeah.
Dubai, then Lebanon, back to Chicago, then during the pandemic to Arkansas, and then back to Chicago, and then to Middle Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of moves.
Yeah, the CIA is a busy job.
Okay, yeah.
Just kidding.
Hmm. But yeah, that sounds good. Love pre-war. That's Yuri in the chat. So next challenge is pre-war or Bad Bunny. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with pre-war instead of Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? Yeah, that'd be tough. I can do some of the K-pop Demon Hunter songs for my
Yeah,
daughter.
that kind of works. K-pop would be a good topic. Yeah, but Bad Bunny, I'm not sure if he's like melodic enough to turn into a harmonica challenge.
Well,
You know?
that'd be a challenge, wouldn't it?
And that's the thing nowadays. Like, I don't know, melodies aren't as melodic anymore. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
like in pop music, you get like one note melodies or something. Oh, somebody's asking about Arabic. You ever tried playing Arabic music on the harmonica, like being in Lebanon and being inspired by the music there?
Well, I can play the national anthem of Lebanon,
Oh, nice.
so that kept me safe over there and in people's good graces.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I guess most players today come to the harmonica through blues, rock, and folk, and maybe country. Like, what pulled you so strongly into like old time and pre-war harmonica?
Well, my great grandmother played harmonica, and my grandfather too. But uh, mostly what I remember from childhood was my great grandmother playing the quills, which is a precursor in America to harmonica playing. The quills are, here's a couple of quills that my great grandmother had,
Mm-hmm.
and these are river cane, chopped down and cured, and then cut into. They have like a little knife edge on the tip to really get that whistle. But these used to be really popular back in the 1800s, but when harmonica came out, they kind of fell out of favor. And so there's really my great grandmother, her uncle, and about four other people that were recorded playing the quills, kind of traditionally.
Okay. I
So
see.
anyway, it's like harmonica in some way. It's missing a lot of notes.
But yeah, it's like
Uh,
already with a little the stuff in between. Like already feels like a fox chase.
yeah. So that was definitely what they were doing, and that translated straight into hooping or hollering between the notes, which you can hear on a lot of that old pre-war stuff. So, but the truth be told, I went to this CD store called Hastings and found that Harmonica Masters CD by Yazoo
Yeah.
that had D. Ford Bailey, the Crook Brothers, and Noah Lewis, and a whole bunch of other pre-war masters, Freeman Stowers, and that just really blew my mind. So that's kind of what got me hooked on the pre-war stuff, and then then I'd met some people that played old time fiddle music, and that type of music lays out really well on harmonica. So
Yeah.
pre-war jug band, old time, is really well suited to the diatonic.
But that CD, was that the actually your first real memory with the harmonica, or did you encounter the
No, no,
instrument
no.
beforehand already?
Yeah, I had gotten one maybe in seventh grade, and learned how to pick out a melody on it, and
Yeah.
but I
How
didn't
old
I
are you
didn't
in seventh grade?
maybe 13,
Okay.
12 or
Yeah.
13.
I also started at the age of 13, I guess. Yeah.
You must have practiced a lot more than me.
I don't know. I practice different stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think, like, for players nowadays or for teenagers nowadays at the age of 13, like, how can they, or how are they supposed to discover the harmonica to start playing themselves?
Get a job first so they can afford one.
But I mean, just like the discovery part of it, you know?
Well, if they want to be part of a community, the old time community is pretty vibrant. I've gone to Paris and Berlin and all sorts of different countries, and there are people that play like American old time music. I wouldn't recommend it as a career path, but definitely a way to play harmonica and be social at the same time.
Yeah.
So I would say go and listen to those old 78s that they put on that CD, Harmonica Masters. I think all that stuff's on YouTube now, so the youngsters can go and find it.
And do you feel like you told us about like moving around so much and like living in Chicago and Tennessee, and like, do you think these places like shaped your style or sound on the harmonica in a way, or
Yeah,
yeah?
for sure. Each place left a different impression. I mean, in Arkansas, that's where I started playing fiddle music first, and then kind of on my own studying the pre-war stuff. And then in Chicago, of course, Joe Falisco works there at the folk school,
Oh
and
yeah.
he's an infinite resource for anything pre-war. And then Tennessee is, kind of home of the Grand Ole Opry. It's like this, over 100-year history now of old time music and old time fiddling. And so being around the people that live around here, it's just being surrounded by a bunch of talent. So, keeping up with them has really sharpened my old time skills too.
Okay. There's Yuri in the chat. He's like, for teenagers, I once again recommend my idea of someone making a harmonica plus vape combo.
I think you could probably do that already. Just stick a straw through it and don't worry about blowing on the one hole.
Nice. Like, for people out there who kind of only know blues harmonica, like, what's old time harmonica? Like, how would you explain to them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's playing the harmonica more in a way uh, like the Germans probably set it up to be, this Richter style. It's got the chords on it kind of in the right place to do a lot of backup rhythm, and this rhythm is maybe not as swingy. It doesn't swing as much as blues, like a shuffle or anything. It's more straightforward and straight ahead. Um, and a lot of those pre-war blues players, they didn't have this real swing to their music. It was more like how can I demonstrate some mastery on this thing before before maybe jazz, and there were kids in 1900, so ragtime doesn't swing that much, even though it's kind of designed to make you move a little bit more, but it's definitely not as swingy as some of that early jazz stuff that came out of New Orleans was, and before that kind of permeated.
Yeah.
So yeah, and actually a good example of that is like, let's take the harmonica out of this experiment of America, where all these new types of rhythms were happening, and go over to Australia. Well, in 1929, a guy named Percy Spouse played an American tune, which was Old Folks at Home, which was by Stephen Foster, who is tied for the most number one hits, and that was sheet music at the time, with Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, here's what that sounded like.
Yeah.
So not very swingy. He puts a jig time in there, but it's pretty straightforward jig time. So he won the 1929 Australian Championship with that.
Yeah, it's crazy. That melody, I remember having like super tiny Casio keyboard, and it was like one of the songs in there that you could like that it played
Oh
by
yeah.
itself, sort of.
Yep, Stephen Foster.
Crazy, yeah. So, I guess in old time music, the harmonica can play melody and rhythm and also accompaniment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you almost don't need a guitar player. It'd save you a lot of money at those gigs.
yeah. Do you play any? I mean, even if it's short, like any solo gigs?
I try not to, but it has happened before.
Yeah.
But I'm in a band down here called the Stones River Reelers, and then back in Arkansas, I've got a band called the Ozark Highballers, and
Right.
these are old time fiddle tune and songs type bands, and we'll play at festivals. We played at the Smithsonian up in Washington D.C. for the Folklife Festival, and we played at the Kennedy Center, which is now the Trump Kennedy Center.
Yeah.
And we play that sort of thing. There are old time festivals that we'll go to, and then we play a lot of square dances too.
And how about the fiddle tunes? Like, why do they work so well on the harmonica, or what makes them work on the harmonica?
Yeah, most fiddle tunes are just in major keys. There are some modal tunes that'll have a flatted seventh in them, and then there's some kind of combination between the two, and some tunes that change keys. But for the most part, you know, almost all the notes are on the harmonica, easily accessible, without having to worry about bending too many notes during that.
Yeah.
And so, if you just figure a way to jump around the octaves a little bit, then you can play pretty much any tune that's being played. And we'll get together and we'll jam and learn new tunes, and then it's like a puzzle. You have to solve the puzzle and learn how to play that exact tune before it ends. And so that's a lot of fun too.
Did you ever try, or did you ever have to play alternate tunings in order to play some of the songs? Like, do you experiment with that?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
And I would say, maybe there are some tunes where it's kind of difficult, but then I can have an alternate melody or harmony part on those difficult little sections.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes if you would have to play a 3-hole draw bend and a 2-hole draw bend to get that
that's
really
what I thought of. Yeah.
minor sound, those tunes don't come up so often, but I can also play in cross harp to play those as well, and then just try and create some kind of chordal rhythm behind those more difficult sections that complements it.
Yeah. I mean, all of the stuff that you just played so far was tone blocked, and you had some rhythmic accompaniment in there. Do you ever lip purse at all?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if I want to do like a Gwen Foster thing,
Oh
you know,
yeah, right.
I'll switch to the letting my tongue do that. But
I'm not sure
most
if
of
I
the
can do
time,
that. Like, can you explain that technique up there on those blow bands?
it's kind of like up there, but you know, really controlling the inside shape of the mouth
Yeah.
because they are
Wait, which key
bent
harmonica
notes.
is that?
That's a G.
Let me check. Oh yeah. So it's not like a regular blow band, right? It's something different is
No,
happening in your mouth.
you'll feel kind of a pressure when it's the right. If
Yeah.
you do it fast enough, it kind of goes straight from one pitch to another. And there's a way to do it where it actually skips from pitch to pitch really elegantly. I think that's how Gwen Foster did that.
Can you do that again without the instrument? Like, what was happening? I mean, I could do, but
Yeah,
that's just the blow bending, you
my
know?
tongue is kind of curved in the middle. The backs of my tongue are up against my teeth and gums pretty tightly, and I'm really focusing the air out of that section. And that's what it would sound like without the
Oh, is your tongue moving
harmonica.
back and forth?
But the harmonica helps speed that up somehow. It's like gives some feedback and makes it faster.
Is that close?
Oh, actually, I don't know if your original sound design. I didn't hear you play harmonica just then.
Oh, that's crazy.
Unless it's my incoming noise suppression. Ask the audience if they can hear you play.
Yeah. Let me know. I hope so. I'm very sure. I just gave a lesson before this, and my student could hear me. Yeah.
Let me check my app. Speaker noise cancellation.
But maybe I'm
Turn that
doing
off.
something different.
Here, try it now.
But yeah, now whether you use this.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I turned off my noise suppression so I can hear you now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me try 8 whole blow. That one's harder for me. I'm better on 9.
You'll have it in about 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I mean I could use that in my music too. Like,
Maybe in like ragtimey jazz thing. And he did that really fast tongue waggle back and forth. I'm still at about.
Can you play
12
the
notes
piece
per
you
second,
played
but-
earlier for soundcheck, I guess?
Oh, I don't even know what it was. What it would have been.
I'm not which like.
Oh
one.
yeah,
How's that one called again?
that's called chokin' blues, and chokin' refers to bending the notes. That's
Okay.
what they called it before the hippies got involved in the '60s and called them bent notes.
Yeah, I remember
choke.
learning this one years ago. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I think I've got a stuck reed in there, but didn't hurt too much.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Now, Andre asks, how do you do that cool double stop on 3, draw, and bend before?
Was it in the last song?
I'm not sure.
3 double stop and bend
I don't
before?
remember a too recent 3-hole draw.
Yeah, I don't know if I did either. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You'd have to clarify.
Yeah. Let us know. So, I just realized, like, most of the stuff is first position. Like, if you're on stage, how much of the time, like, just in percentage, like, how much of the time are you playing first position instead of others?
Yeah, with the old time music, probably 92%
Oh, wow, yeah.
first position. And then if one of those minor sounding tunes comes up, I might be switching back and forth between 2 harmonicas or just be on the second position. But third position never comes up for me.
Yeah.
Makes my life real easy.
So, you mentioned quite a few players before, but maybe you can do that again. Like, what are some early harmonica players every serious harmonica player should know about?
Yeah, from I would say classify these as pre-war solo people.
Exactly.
Then D. Ford Bailey would be one. Freeman Stowers. Uh, in the jug band setting, Noah Lewis had a lot of nice solos, and then everything he played with Cannon's Jug Stompers was amazing. Later in the 30s, Sonny Terry comes out and does that recording with Alan Lomax for the Smithsonian. Of course, all that stuff is great too. Then for straight old time, the Crook Brothers, that was like a 2 harmonica band that played on the Grand Ole Opry since the beginning. Dr. Humphrey Bate and his Possum Hunters was another one that has quite a few good recordings. And then there's just a bunch of maybe less popular people that if you reach out to me, I'll send you some MP3s of my favorites. I got them on a Google Drive.
Yeah.
But then Gwen Foster, of course, was otherworldly. We talked about him a little bit too. I would call that kind of ragtime harmonica accompaniment, almost.
Andre also says Rhythm Willie and Pegleg Sam.
Yeah. Pegleg Sam. I guess he was recorded a little later, kind of in the field recording age.
Yeah.
But definitely an authentic harmonica player. Not kind of this older time harmonica player that didn't play like modern players, even though you probably heard them at some point.
And like, how about nowadays? What do you think? Like, is this style of harmonica playing kept alive enough? And what can like blues players nowadays learn from pre-war and old-time harmonica that they don't have in their repertoire?
I think from the old-time players, kind of learning, how to make different shapes with your mouth, how to make vowel sounds. They do a lot of things that you can even hear through the 78 recordings that are just really nuanced. And I don't know if, I'm sure some of that has to be done to get a big sound through an amplifier. But for modern playing, if I had to pick someone, I would say, I I liked seeing Will Wild at that spa convention. That he
Okay.
is not only a good showman and doing moves around stage, but also just really great instrumentals. And I think it's because he works with the natural way the harmonica. I know he has a different layout, but I don't see him struggling to do any of the things that he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, taking advantage of the strengths of the instrument. I still play so many double stops in any style
Yeah,
because it's
yeah, yeah.
a strength of the harmonica, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely that, and the rhythm kind of set it apart in some ways. Give it a little bit more than even the fiddle can do.
Yeah, and like in terms of the instrument, like for this style of music, like what do you look for in an instrument? Like, do you mostly need response or like a very well tuned instrument, or do you need loudness or?
Yeah, I mean, I would say if I had to rank those, I would say responsiveness is most important. Loudness would be okay, um, but in tune would be second. Loudness, I would say, would be third,
Okay.
because I've
Oh yeah.
crafted this harmonica megaphone, which out in the wild without microphones or whatever, it doubles a little bit more than doubles the volume of the harmonica in the direction you point it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try it again. I mean, here on Zoom,
Yeah, I
not sure
don't
if it
I don't
makes
know if we'll
that
be
much
able
of a
to hear
difference.
much of a difference, but I can try and play something through it. So the harmonica just goes in there. It's held in by tension,
Yeah.
and these are old. Well, they're replicas of Edison wax cylinder record players' horns.
Oh, I see.
So it fits in my genre. Anyway, that's kind
Yeah.
of a breather. Mostly breathing out, so I got to really pick my spots when I go through my nose on the way in.
Yeah, like who's doing that nowadays? I feel like aren't there like some harmonica manufacturers now selling harmonica mutes so you can practice at home like even quieter?
Yeah, I think those are called marriage savers.
Yeah.
Um, no, yeah, and I've got these Rocket amp covers because they have the closed ends. I like that
Oh
sound
yeah,
better.
wanted to ask you about your instruments, but yeah, you got the wooden comb. So what kind of
Yeah.
mongrel is that?
Well, these are set up by Joe Spears out of the U.S. And then I like to put the Rocket amp covers on them. So I was just drilling some holes right before this to do that.
So these
Just,
are
just
regular
because it
marine
cuts out
bands.
some of the shrillness to my ear that the open marine band cover plates will have when they're open on the end here.
Yeah, right.
Now, sometimes you may not be able to hear yourself as well, but Humphrey Bate used to hold his hand here so it would just curve the sound around.
Hmm.
Then you feel sorry for everyone around you.
But is it based on like a regular marine band or?
Yeah, this may have been a Marine Band Deluxe before
Okay.
he tweaked it. And then I guess the Rocket covers are more open too than the Special 20s.
Yeah,
Because I really like
definitely.
playing Special 20s just for the mellowness of the tone.
Yeah.
But then, if
Because
I
like
have to
mine are
compete,
also like
compete.
I got marine bands with the special 20 cover plates. But then
Oh,
also
good.
if I would order new ones from my customizer now, I would also get the Rocket amp cover plates. Yeah.
Yeah, they hang back. They hang off the back a little bit, but not too much to bother me. And they're slim. I think. I think they're slim enough to get a good. They fit my tiny hands really well.
Yeah. So you got a whole set of them, like are all your harmonicas the same, or you got different models?
Well, I got 4 of these from Joe, and then I've got a Rocket amp for the F, but I don't have to change those out very often. So in old time harmonicas, the G, A, C, and D are the most common fiddle tunes, at least.
Okay.
And then sometimes you'll need a B flat. Only once have I needed an E flat, but that was just one time.
Yeah, that's really good. So then on stage, you're mostly just like playing into a microphone without holding the microphone itself, or does the latter happen sometimes too?
Yeah, I just get if it's a vocal mic, I'll just get as close as I can and still be able to move my hands around.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't touch the microphone.
So you're not like holding it and moving around like.
No, no, actually, I sit down for all of my performances, so it's really boring to look at.
Okay. Yeah, you're sitting down.
Yeah. Now with the combination of the fiddle and the guitar player and the banjo player kind of wobbling around and tapping their feet, maybe it's something. There's a there's a weird group of masochists that like this type of music, or like to go and watch it in real life. I don't know. Plus we do the square dances, so there's like almost no stage presence required for that. We just have to provide the music.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I mean, which night are you gonna play at the Fan Harmonica Festival?
I think it's Friday the 29th.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I think I'm second, and I'll have Adam Sakura there doing a cross harp, Sonny Terry kind of rhythm behind a fiddle tune, a few of those, and then I'll have a friend joining me to play fiddles to kind of demonstrate that as well, and then I'll play some of those pre-war type masterpiece things.
Yeah. What's the last
Or
harmonica
attempt
festival
to.
you've been to?
The last harmonica dedicated thing I've been to was the Society for the Preservation and Advancement of the Harmonica Spa Convention, which I think will be in St. Louis this year, later this year in August or something.
Right. Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know of too many harmonica focused things.
Oh, nice. So that's like the second one, basically.
Yeah, I went to Spa for a few years.
Right.
What is the Harmonica Fin Festival like for a harmonica player?
I mean,
Are they concerts? Do you get in the backstage and jam, or?
yeah, I guess they're starting on Friday night, right? I mean, during the day they got the workshops and master classes. It's more of, I think it's really cool that there's a harmonica festival now that's happening in a big city like Berlin. Because of course you got the World Harmonica Festival in Trossingen in Hohner town, which is also obviously worth visiting, and it's also just happening every 4 years. But it's cool to have one in Berlin because it's like, I guess, easier to reach for international audiences, and it could be like, oh yeah, always wanted to go to Berlin, let's do that while the harmonica festival is happening.
Yeah. I'll be teaching a workshop either Saturday or Sunday during the day as well.
Yeah, let me
And
tell the audience.
I'll have USBs with all of this MP3s of this source material of everything that I think is worth listening to from a 1935 and before perspective.
Yeah, let me tell the audience about some of the stuff that's happening. Workshops. Very different workshops. Oh, they differentiate between workshops and masterclasses. I see. And it says that you're giving your masterclass on Sunday morning.
Well, I better practice to become a master by then.
Yeah, so it's called Pre-War Harmonica History, Styles, and Techniques. Yeah. And the program in general, you're performing on Friday, and then for people out there, just so they know, Hermine Dorlo is performing there, chromatic player from the Netherlands, and Keith Dunn, I remember meeting him very early on at the World Harmonica Festival, maybe 2013. He played a solo performance, like singing in between and stuff. But yeah, it was
nice.
a solo set. And next, on Saturday night, there's Steven De Bruyne. We're going to talk to him next week on the Hohner Live. Indiara Sphere from Brazil, and Svang, the harmonica. Is it a quartet or quintet? Quartet. Yeah. With all those different orchestral instruments. Did you ever try playing other types of harmonicas?
I've got one of those troculuses, and
Okay.
I think I've got a chromatic, but I've got so much to live up to even approach those 1920s and 30s guys that it just I haven't gotten past that yet.
Yeah, I got a few chromatics and just received a chord harmonica, like the big one.
Oh, the bass? Oh, the chord. Okay.
Chord harmonica, yeah. And I'm practicing, just like getting used to the distances. I'm just gotta play some accompaniment for a singer next, like in 2 weeks from now. We had a rehearsal earlier this week. It's fine. It's
sure
like the piece is in the key of C, so it's like don't have to move too much, but then there's a diminished chord, and then I have to move from this side of the instrument to that side of the instrument.
Uh-huh.
So I got to work on hitting the right chord.
They want you up there just to look cool with that corn cob.
I mean, it looks
going back and forth. It looks
maybe
pretty
it looks
cool.
better than playing a diatonic.
Definitely. This looks like you're blowing your nose or something the whole time.
Gotta make
maybe I should embed
better.
a diatonic into a chord harmonica just so I get exercise and look a lot cooler.
Yeah. And then Sunday night there's Yotam Ben Orr. We talked to him on the Hohner Live too. He's a chromatic player. John Henry and the Free Reeds All-Star Ensemble. I think that's accordion, and then Sheng, the ancestor of the harmonica.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to hear. Apparently that started the entire thing.
Yeah.
5,000 years ago. Now, I heard there were smaller free reed instruments in Indonesia too, and
oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of Sheng.
Yeah, also I'm not sure about there's this other mouth organ sort of thing. Maybe it's a can. I don't know how it's being pronounced. But yeah, it's also very similar, but you got fewer notes. It's maybe also like diatonic. And that one sounds really good. But yeah, you're giving the masterclass, and you also wrote a book about old-time harmonica.
Yeah, I wrote the book.
Yeah, so...
No, I went through the list of 78 recordings, and everyone that had a harmonica by it, I wrote those all down for people to have a reference, and then wrote kind of rhythmic ideas with some diagrams, and then a little bit of history about the harmonica as it pertains to that. Because what I did for a few years was go through those newspaper.com archives where you can search the digitized newspapers.
Yeah.
I think they're way past 1 billion pages of newspaper now. But there's, the amount of information you can get about the harmonica, in America is pretty substantial. Like the first harmonica concert mentioned in the newspaper was 1828, with a couple of guys, harmonica duet even, from München, and they
Okay.
came to New York, I think. So that was just 4 years after the harmonica had come out. And also, P.T. Barnum, the guy that was famous for the circus, he he was kind of sponsoring um, Ginny Lind, who was a famous singer from Europe. And when he was over in Europe, he captured, well, I wouldn't say captured, he convinced this guy to lend him his nephew, who was maybe 9 or 10 at the time, and come and play in his museum in New York City and live there, just live with live with him and play. I don't think labor laws would allow a 9 or 10 year old harmonica playing Swiss to go and play in America anymore.
Yeah. But is there any way people can get the book?
Yeah, they can just email me and I'll send it to them. It's free.
Okay. Yeah.
Just a digital copy.
I see. That's interesting. I need one too, man.
All right.
um, uh, I mean, the focus is a little different, but like working on my PhD or writing about the harmonica, and of course I gotta give some context about the early stuff, you know.
Yeah. Is it like a physics acoustics
No, it's really
PhD or?
about. It's like more like nowadays you can do like artistic kind of PhD. So I'm writing about a harmonica concerto that was written for me. So it's like very deeply connected to the artist, and you can also like uh, just
Now,
incorporate your own.
did the composer also play harmonica,
No.
or was it just like, good luck, buddy, try and play this?
Yeah.
And you're like, challenge accepted.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I met up with him and showed him some stuff and sent him some stuff, but he's not a harmonica player. Yeah.
Yeah. So it reminds me kind of Andre Segovia, the classical guitar player. He would have people wrote for him, and you know, some understood the guitar really well, some may not have as much, and it's kind of an interesting to dynamic.
Yeah.
But I guess Beethoven probably didn't play every stringed instrument.
Don't think so. And so for people out there who want to enter like the world of old time harmonica, like what's something you gotta practice early on for that style? Something that might be
Uh,
more important for old
well,
time harmonica in comparison to other styles.
I would say, practicing learning the tunes. You probably learn about 20 different fiddle tunes before you kind of get where they're going to go and how they're going to end a certain phrase or how to unlock the puzzle within this 3 or 4 minutes in a jam that you have to figure it out. And then, there's a good website called Slippery Hill that has these old fiddle tunes, and you can, of course, slow them down and study them, or
Okay, so
or
you would
just
recommend
learn them straight
learning
from
them by
people.
ear.
Yeah, I mean, some of them were recorded in the 78's era, so they're like half a step up or something. So you really do have to modify the sound. But then, or just finding local people to play with, because at the end of the day, it's a social type of music. It's less about showcasing. Everyone's playing the same melody or playing guitar backup um, at the same time. There's no solos or anything in it.
Yeah. So what are like the first one, two, three most important pieces for beginners in this style?
Yeah, one of them's called Soldier's Joy. That'd be a good one. Mississippi Sawyer's a pretty common one. Turkey in the Straw, which they may already know from the ice cream truck song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's different truck songs here in Germany.
yeah. What is it?
I can just play the melody. I really got to remind myself of it. Oh yeah. I think that's playing all the time.
It almost sounds like Lucy Den.
It sounds like what?
Almost sounds. Oh, the last part of it sounded like Moosey Den,
Mm.
which I think is an Austrian folk song. But Elvis picked it up and sang it in English in one of his movies.
Somebody from Germany in the chat is like, I know this Turkish melody he's talking about.
Oh, the turkey. Yeah, turkey in the straw.
Okay, maybe he's referring to that. So, like, do you teach harmonica at all?
Just when people want to learn old time harmonica and they reach out, and
Yeah.
I just give free lessons to people on Zoom.
Okay. Right. So, like, what's usually the hardest for students? Like, is it the notes themselves, or ear training, or rhythm, or phrasing?
Yeah, it just depends on where they are. If they, I try and get them to play a single note and then, just do that as a first step. Sometimes, uh, just tell them, and also explain tongue blocking and what that looks like and feels like, and then, but sometimes they're more advanced. They played harmonica and they just want to know how I take a simple melody like Mississippi Sawyer and turn it into a sculpture. And so I'll give them, as much knowledge as you can on that sort of thing and set them off, and they'll come back or not. A few months later, we got actually a German guy playing. He made a lot of good progress.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember it was a big thing. Like back when I started to play, and I was part of this online harmonica forum, which was a German harmonica forum. There were quite some players doing the pre-war stuff. Like that's how I got into playing. I mean, 3 or 4 default Bailey pieces,
Yeah, yeah,
and
it's addictive.
and still, of course, like default Bailey's Fox Chase is still something I play during every beginner's workshop I give.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a
Yeah,
lot of chugging.
that's
Yeah.
that's harmonica magic right there.
Nice. What are you most looking forward to at the Fan Harmonica Festival?
Uh, the culinary delights of Germany, of course.
Nice. Is there anything in particular you got in mind there?
Yeah, I hear there are some good Indian restaurants there. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, I'm going to go to the Brauhaus and get a big ham hock
Yeah.
and on a bed of sauerkraut, and it's going to be amazing. I'll do that after the show and not before, because I don't think I could breathe very well if I did it before. Uh,
You got like any
no, I mean
rituals
just
before?
sharing my culture and returning the harmonica to its homeland.
Yeah. That's it. You got like any rituals before stepping on stage? Like, is there anything you have to do, or do you warm up at all?
Oh, I'm definitely going to warm up.
Okay.
And then I have to do D. Ford Bailey's Old Hen Cackle. I always play that. And then, I'll have a set list for sure.
I see. Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be awkward for me to think about what to play next.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's like a really good location, and it's a nice, very vivid part of the city.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
But yeah, that's really good. I think in the video description I put like some of your links, like your YouTube and your Instagram. Like, what's something people should subscribe to, or like where can people stay up to date? What's the where are you most active?
Yeah, my band's website is stonesriverreelers.com. We just put out an album.
Yeah, I'll put this in right there. Yeah.
I'll bring some with me to Germany and try and sell them. As time goes on, the price will get lower until they're all gone because CDs are really heavy. I don't want to carry them around.
Yeah, I know that. Just want to get rid of them. You got to make space for some other stuff in your suitcase.
Who said this was a good idea? Spotify doesn't weigh anything.
So yeah, got the website and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, and if anyone's interested, just reach out on Facebook, and I'm happy to jump on and talk harmonica shop.
Yeah. I mean, there's this underdog 80 in the chat. He's like, we should organize an event where people meet up. I mean, that's what we're talking about right now. There's a harmonica festival happening in Berlin later this month. Let me just like put the link to the festival in the chat. Like, that's where you should go.
Yeah, I don't know what the audience composition will be, but the performers are all harmonica nerds, I guess.
Yeah.
And one Shang nerd.
And an accordion, at least Sunday night.
Oh, no. Well, we'll see if that happens.
So yeah, I would just say from Saturday to Sunday. But yeah, will be cool. I guess that's. I've been to the World Harmonica Festival before as a guest, but yeah, it's cool to be there as a guest and not having any duties, not having to perform.
Oh yeah,
it's a different vibe then.
How far is Trossingen from Berlin?
Oh yeah, that's quite a ride.
Yeah, Germany is a big country.
So yeah, it's like not the easiest city to reach, Trossingen. For the World Harmonica Festival, if like international artists are flying, they're usually flying to Stuttgart or Zurich.
Oh, really?
And then from Berlin, it's like 8 hours by car.
Wow.
Across the country, yeah.
Yeah, that's almost like driving from Memphis, Tennessee to Johnson City.
Yeah.
I think that's about 9 hours across, but it's real skinny.
All right, nice. That was really good. That was some really good insights, and yeah, looking forward to linking up at the Fan Harmonica Festival.
Yeah, I'll be around a couple days afterward too. So.
Right. Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Check out the description box, and if you can, visit the Fan Harmonica Festival. We will have another Hohner Live interview coming up next week on Wednesday, same time, 9 p.m. German time. Talking to Steven De Bruyne, who's like also playing at the festival on Saturday night. So that all makes sense. And then I really like the idea of turning the next harmonica challenge that's going down on May 24th into a pre-war style harmonica challenge. That's really good.
I'll be the judge.
Oh, you can definitely join if you want.
Well, that'll make me I'll take the pressure off from having to compete.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to record some sort of an announcement video and remember one of the pieces I learned years ago.
You can do it.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Seth, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My lady, you know me, no forgive up on you never. Wanna be with you forever, 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 forever. Oh baby, where we they go? Now forward and far, backward never. Them they pray make we run down never, 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 never. I'ma get that low. Girl, you're the best I know. Our next move they never know, they never know. Money go check low. Girl, you're the best I know. Our next move they never know.